My name is Yolanda Soto, and I'm the CEO-President of Borderlands Food Bank, a division of Diabetes Prevention and Aid Fund. And what we do here is we rescue fresh, nutritious produce that comes across from Mexico via the United States and Canada for sale. So not everything could be sold. And so the distributors will call us and say, I've got X amount of pallets to donate to you of X amount of product, pick up. And so all day long, that's what we do. We're going back and forth to the distributor warehouses, picking up the fresh produce and trying to find homes for it. And we do that pretty well. We've been doing this for 21 years, and there are a lot of people that appreciate it. As we all know, fresh produce is quite expensive. And the other thing that we know and we want to do is stop waste. We've been doing this, as I said, for 21 years. We've been green. And we've been doing it for the purpose of making sure that families eat nutritiously. And it's a right that we have, a basic right. Food is one of the most important of all basic human rights, and to eat nutritiously is even more important. We rescue between 30 and 40 million pounds of produce per year. And if you're able to picture that at 40,000 per tractor load, you'd have miles and miles of tractors, one behind another, with those 30 to 40 million pounds that we rescue. What we do with this product is we have different programs, 4 major ones. And one of our major programs is our Arizona program and how we're able to get this to Arizona families. And it's a program called Produce on Wheels Without Waste. We use the acronym POWWOW. And so we have about 70 registered host sites throughout the state of Arizona. That means Phoenix, Mojave, Bullhead City, Sierra Vista, Benson, of course all of Tucson. And what we do every weekend, we hit about 15 of those 70 host sites with a trailer load of produce, fresh produce. We unload 10 pallets here, 12 pallets there, depending on how many each site can handle. And for a $10 contribution, a supporter can come to our powwow and shop for up to 60 pounds of a variety of fresh produce. That's 17 cents per pound. You can't beat that. And not only are you helping your family to eat nutritiously, but you're helping us to stop waste. It's important, not only because this product is so nutritious and so good for families, but also because it is bad for the environment. Dumping it at a landfill is damaging our environment, and that's something else that we need to stop. So this is why I invite you, please, if you're an Arizona resident, come to one of our powwows. Look for us at borderlandsfoodbank.org, where you can find our schedule. We're there all summer long also, not as many sites as during the winter months, but we have sites anyway all the way through August. The other 3 programs that we have here at Borderlands are our direct client distribution program, which means clients come directly here to our warehouse. Tuesday through Monday from 9 to 1, they're able to pick up fresh produce for a very minimal donation of $3. Why is it less than the Arizona Family Program, Produce on Wheels Without Waste? Because this product is the lesser quality product, because it's going to be used immediately. So what we rescue is 75% or better. So in a box of tomato, 8 of them have to be good in order for us to rescue it from the distributor. And since we have been educating them for 21 years, they already are pretty knowledgeable on what we will pick up, what we will take. So the direct client distribution program it can take up to 200-300 pounds of produce the family at once. The other reason for that is that we don't have a public transportation system here in Nogales, which we really need. We have more independent buses. Because of that, those families who are able to reach us are encouraged, of course, to share this product with other families, neighbors, churches, whomever they can. Then we have a direct agency distribution program. And what that means, of course, is a nonprofit registered agency can come on Mondays, again from 9 to 1, to pick up on a higher amount of product, more poundage for their organization and for their clientele. I need to also state that we're an international organization. There are very few food banks. As a matter of fact, I don't know of one in the United States that shares with internationally. We do. And of course, how could we not? When we sit right here at the border with our sister state of Sonora, our sister city of Nogales, the produce comes from Mexico, so naturally we want to be able to share. There's a lot of need, not only in our county, in our state, but of course in Mexico. And then again, our third program is we share with food banks throughout the United States. And we share with 19 different states within our nation. What we do with that product, of course, is when we receive mostly straight loads, and so there may be a glut of cucumber or eggplant or tomato, and then we're able to share with those food banks. They hire their transportation, they send them down here, and for a very minimal cost, they're able to take a whole tractor load of fresh produce for their families within their state, within their area. The labor behind what we do is a program that we've had for 19 years. The Arizona Department of Corrections sends 12 gentlemen down 4 times a week to help us with this effort. And they're wonderful. They're actually the backbone of what we do. Without them, we could never do what we do. They load trucks for us, they unload trucks for us, they clean, construction, electrical work, all kinds of things. And what we're able to do to give back to them is help them so that when they're released, they've got some job security. For instance, forklift training, and we certify them, so when they're out, they're certified forklift drivers. They learn the quality of produce, sorting, all kinds of different things that they're able to do here. What we're trying to do is help them and stop recidivism. Talking about the Arizona Department of Corrections program, and I mentioned how many talents all these gentlemen have, of course, mistakes that they've made, but that doesn't mean that they're not talented, that doesn't mean that they're not hard workers. One of the talents that some of these wonderful gentlemen have, artistry, creativity. And I've had several inmates throughout the 19 years that have a lot of this artist talent. If you look around you, the latest gentleman has been decorating our offices with all of these paintings. And every office has different styles. Some have animals, some have flowers, some have Frida Kahlo, because I'm such a wonderful Frida Kahlo fan. But again, just at a very low cost, minimal cost, canvas and paint, we're able to decorate our offices. Something that, you know, working on a shoestring budget the way that we do, we would not have been able to do. And we so appreciate everything that these gentlemen bring to the table. They help us tremendously. We have 2 warehouses that we lease, and we're able to house this product before we distribute it. That's a feat in itself. Unfortunately, both warehouses are not adequately cooled. In order to prolong the life of this produce, you actually need good refrigeration, like you see in all the distributor warehouses throughout Nogales and Rio Rico. We unfortunately have evaporative cooling. So naturally, that does not help us with prolonging the life of this produce to be able to reach more families. The size is also inadequate. Both warehouses together are only about 26,000 square feet. We definitely need a minimum 35,000 square foot warehouse, which we've been looking for the 21 years we've been around. A partner that can help us to build this warehouse, help us to find the land, so that we're able to rescue even more product and reach more families. It's imperative that we're able to rescue this product and continue to and reach more families. So anybody out there that's interested, please give us a call.